Hey, back again, back in another ring video. I want to address the PvP issue in this game. I honestly, out of all of the Souls games that I played, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, I think Elden Ring's PvP is the most suckiest PvP experience in all Souls games. Because simply, Elden Ring, I get From Software is trying to approach newer players who haven't even touched a From Software game before. But because of that, now the PvP is declined and we are getting fucked out of it. Like, there's new ways to export a system that shouldn't be exported. And there's some other, like, bullshit in this game that's just like, what the fuck? Now, let me give you a scenario, right? Well, let's get the big elephant in the room. Big elephant in the room, which is the fucking invasions. Invasions, the reason why it's the biggest elephant in the room is because when you invade someone, there's a chance of you encountering a 3v1 scenario, which is quite bullshit. Because the reason why they do that is so they can gank, players, so they can get runes and all that. And it's just, it's just like, no, bro, no. Like, why the fuck are we doing this? And it's simply because they want runes. And it's okay if you're trying to just farm for runes, but it's not okay if you're farming for runes and the fucking other person is actually trying to actually do a proper PvP invasion where they have fun. I really miss about how some areas you can get randomly invaded even though you don't have a co-op or a friend of yours playing with you. I miss that about Elden Ring. Actually, when I was playing Elden Ring for the very first time, literally the day after it was released, when I got my greedy hands excited as hell to play this game, I was just, being so patient just to see whether, oh, I'm about to get invaded before I enter a boss fight or whatever. And it's just, there's nothing like that. I just don't get invaded. I'm like, what, did they got rid of that feature? And then turns out later on, like literally 6 months after, I realized that, oh fuck, they got rid of it. And I just had 6 months hoping that I just get invaded just so I get that resonance of, Dark Souls. But no, nothing like that happens. And I fucking hate it. It's honestly really fucking ridiculous. It's bullshit. Like, it's really bullshit even. And the other thing I also hate about is that you have to craft these motherfucking things just so you can summon a Korok, and it really doesn't do shit for you. It doesn't increase your health. It doesn't increase your FP. It doesn't increase your FP. No, all it fucking does is just get you a fucking Korok player. That's something I really fucking hate. Like, if they're gonna just make it as bare bones minimal as that, then don't put a fucking where it's locked behind crafting shit. No, fucking goddamn. Just fucking make it where it's free. Where you can just do that shit unlimitedly. Unlimitedly. Unless the only time it's okay to just make it where it's only craftable is where it actually gets you a benefit, where it like increases your health or whatever the fuck it may be. Just don't do this sorry shit from software. Like, fuck, bro. And that's not even the biggest issue about PvPs at all. It's the fucking, like, the other big elephant in the fucking room, the Colosseums. There's people that can just abuse their shit without no sweat off their fucking ass, and I have seen it countless times. I was matched it with a whole shitload of 713 level players, whether they got it from duping runes or they literally did it fair honest like how I did with my other character. And the reason why I even made this character in the first place is because my friends wanted me to make a new character, and we all play together, which turns out they never got back on Elden Ring ever since then. So obviously it was just me and my lonesome souls, which I just took the opportunity to record my journey and just making a flipping basic ass dexterity magic build, which unlike any other dexterity magic build, which once I used those anime reboot katanas, I decided to use a dressing sword. Otherwise, my beloved Esta. But anyway, enough about that. The fucking Coliseums, like I said, garbage. They can abuse a lot of shit up in there. And the other thing I hate but love at the same time is the Mimic Tier. I love Mimic Tier. I like the idea of being able to summon a clone of myself instead of just, having to use multiplayer all the time. I just like the idea of just summoning a clone of myself that can do the same amount of damage, that can do the exact same spells, and be able to do decent damage. But it's just that the one thing I just hate about it is that when you in like PvP scenarios where you can actually use that, I think people when everybody realized summons are a thing, I've seen people are able to summon shit even though they're not supposed to when I'm invading them, which these are obviously glitch exploits. Now I don't think anyone else has noticed them besides me, but I have noticed them plenty. I actually invaded a. Actually, I just invaded someone like 4 hours ago, and then all of a sudden, holy fucking shit! This man has like I don't know, like 4 fucking spirit summons active at once, a mimic tier, like literally 3 mimic tiers, and I'm like, the hell did I just got into? And it wasn't players, by the way. No, it was physical mimic tiers because you see that spirity glow about them, like they're whitish. And I'm like, oh shit. But and it's just, my god, the fuck is this? And my god. Now the other thing I really just absolutely fucking hate about the fucking PvP systems, but let's get into the jarring question of do you know the blue ring where you can activate it to call people, like for example you get invaded and you need someone to come save you? Yeah, I always used to have that because I love being a bloody finger. I love the idea of being a bloody finger. Where someone gets invaded, oh shit, here comes me at Mach 10. But I beat the shit out of whoever the fuck it is messing with them. But fuck no, bro. Absolutely. There's no benefit of doing it. All you do is just. I'm being dead ass serious when I say this to you. There's a reason why I quit doing that. And that was because I was always end up joining at people with, the the host has, 2 people, and then now there's one blue cinder dude, and all of them ganking on one single invader. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this, so I leave, and then the host of the game obviously messages me saying, "Why the fuck do you leave the game?" I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this ganking scheme for runes. And it's like, well, then you're just a bitch. And that's actually how this message actually just like, and I'm like, bro, my job is to protect the host, not protect the host as it's already obviously protected by friends who are obviously doing this ganking scheme that's obviously unfair towards the invader. Like, I just don't like that type of crap whatsoever. But yet you still see it, and From Software is absolutely doing jack shit. Doing jack shit. And this is not them, by the way. This is not them. This is not how I remember From Software. Some Software, when they made a PvP system, that PvP system ain't fucking exportable. You can't do shit about it. And you just have to man up and learn how to PvP. This game, on the other hand, you don't learn any values of PvP. You just learn how to gank, exploit, get runes, and that's it. And I'm already good at this game, just because the fact I have played all the previous Souls games. Now, if this was my first ever Souls game, I would have been the most ass player known to man. Obviously, just my god. And now, after addressing all the big elephants in the room, I can pretty much see you can pretty much see what I'm seeing in the visions of From Software's PvP and see how it's just bad. It's just god awful bad. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have fun in it. You can obviously have fun. There's sometimes I met some YouTubers do invasions, and obviously, you know, they're good players. I actually invaded Rage Gaming's world once, and if I be quite honest with you, if I be quite honest with y'all, he was he was fucking he was fucking ass. Yeah, what I mean ass, I mean like ass, like very like that's the only time that besides the you know getting ganked that invasion wasn't fun. It was just invading Rage Gaming's world, and it turns out he's just hiring someone to make these like fake gameplays when he does a build video, which is I guess is alright to do, but when it's not you physically playing with that build and it's just someone else, that's kind of like shouldn't they be getting most of your credit? Not you, because at that point you're just being a narrator of what to do and what not to do, while the person who actually knows how to play with the build gets jack shit. Yeah, kind of ludicrous, isn't it? But honestly, that's all of my big hurdles about flipping PvP, and I think From Software does need to view this video and try to make it better from that. But anyway, that's all for this video. I'll see you next time.